The Four Tops, still waters run deep. That's for those who are not good swimmers. It is, what is it? It's 7:33 in the morning. Got your border weight update. That's how we're going to start off this morning. Border weight update brought to you by De Santiago Auto Sales in Yuma, featuring quality pre-owned vehicles for over 30 years. Easy financing is available. See them today, or you can give them a call, 928-502-0096. Downtown Port of Entry has 7 lanes open, 25 to 30-minute wait. That's pretty much how it's been all morning. No wait in the Century Lane, no wait in the pedestrian lanes, no wait at all at the Eastport, the Gateway Port. There's a border weight update brought to you by De Santiago Auto Sales in Yuma. You'll find a great selection of quality pre-owned vehicles at 1202 South 4th Avenue in Yuma. Check out their website for some great deals, DeSantiagoAutoSales.net. And birthdays. Today is Saturday. It is Saturday, June 18th. We've got the birthdays today. We have Alana de la Garza. She is 45 today. We have Alice, rock singer Allison Moyer is 60 years old. We have Blake Shelton. Blake Shelton is 45 today. Paul McCartney is 80 years old today. Carol Kane, she is 69. We have David Giantoli. He's an actor. He's 41 today. And we have Isabella Rossellini. She was really famous. She's 70 years old today. Jacob Anderson is 31. We have another one? Sure. Former Senator Jay Rockefeller, Democrat from West Virginia. His birthday today. Drummer Josh Dunn is celebrating today. Linda Thorson is also celebrating. Those are our big shot birthdays today. We have the local people. They're coming up next.
Kxo AM 1230 can help you publicize your nonprofit group's upcoming events, and we're happy to do it at no charge. To take advantage of our offer, we ask that you let us know about the event at least 2 weeks ahead of time. Write down the important information. You know, who, what, where, when, and so on. Include a name and phone number of a contact person and mail or deliver the information to KXO, 420 Main Street, El Centro, California, 92243. Our email address is kxoamfm@kxoradio.com. The information you supply may be used as community news, public service announcements on the KXO info line, or on our website. If you're paying for promotion with another advertising medium, we do offer special nonprofit group rates to promote your event. KXO AM 1230 wants to work with you and your community group to make our Imperial Valley a better place. Tell us what's going on and we'll tell everyone else. KXO AM 1230, here to make a difference in the Valley.
Happy birthdays this morning going out to Jennifer Davila, Jose Plascrincia, Jaime Nava, Monica Terrazas, J.B. West, Jim Moore, Darian Staten, Jessica Orozco, and Jennifer Drake. Happy birthday to each and every one.
What if the music stopped? If the familiar voices were silenced? If there were no breaking news updates? What if your companion and connection to your community came with a monthly fee? Don't worry, we're free local radio with you wherever you go, celebrating 100 years and looking forward to the next 100. We are broadcasters. Text radio to 52886 and let Congress know you depend on your local TV and radio stations. This message furnished by the National Association of Broadcasters.
Become a Lock Air Conditioning VIP customer and get special pricing on cooling and heating tune-ups all year long. Call today to become a Lock Air Conditioning VIP customer at 760-93-LOCKE. That's 760-93-LOCKE. Lock VIPs receive discounted service and maintenance, discounted repairs, and priority service with prompt service. Lock Air Conditioning is your local York dealer, but they repair it all. So when the need arises, don't hesitate to call Lock Air Conditioning at 760-93-LOCKE. That's 760-93-LOCKE. Lock, the only name in air conditioning for over 40 years. York, install with confidence. Contractor's license number 696216.
And your World in California News headlines brought to you by Lock Air Conditioning, your year-round comfort specialist. For sales and service, call the experts at Lock Air Conditioning.
CBS News Brief. The littlest kids may be able to get a COVID shot as early as next week. CBS's Wendy Gillette on the timing.
FDA advisors authorized the vaccines for kids up to 5 years old this week, and the FDA followed suit. CDC advisors will vote later today, and then CDC Director Dr. Rochelle Walensky will give the final okay.
Our Jim Crisula on a big abortion ruling in Iowa.
The Iowa Supreme Court has cleared the way for lawmakers to drastically limit or even ban abortion, reversing a decision by the court just 4 years ago that guaranteed the right to abortion under the Iowa Constitution.
If you were planning on flying somewhere this weekend, it's been a mess.
Pack your patience, as long lines and hours-long delays are the norm in both airports here at home and around the world. Weather and staff shortages are the main cause.
CBS's Nora O'Donnell tells us there have been thousands of flight delays and cancellations already today. CBS News Brief. I'm Stacey Lynn.
California headline news. AAA reports the average for a gallon of gasoline in California is $6.42. Spokesperson Aldo Vasquez says prices vary around the state.
You're going to find the highest averages in Alpine County at $7.79 per gallon of gas. You'll find the cheapest averages in Kings and Imperial counties. They're seeing averages at about $6.20.
Los Angeles police are investigating the fatal shooting of two people late Thursday night in Hollywood. This is Lieutenant John Radke.
We think the victim did live nearby, but we haven't determined where everybody came from. But it is likely a domestic incident.
Two people were injured at a car dealership in Clovis yesterday after the gasoline pumps they were working on caught fire. And the Golden State Warriors will be holding a parade to celebrate. It's scheduled for 11:20 a.m. Monday in San Francisco on Market Street to celebrate winning the NBA championship. Mike Salceda, California Headline News.
And your World and California News headlines brought to you this morning by Lock Air Conditioning. For your air conditioning and sheet metal needs, call Lock Air Conditioning today, 760-353-4501.
When you have a chance, check out the KXO website, kxoradio.com. Subscribe to the KXO YouTube channel and keep in tune with what's happening around the valley. And follow us on Facebook. All sorts of neat things pop up on our Facebook page.
And it is page one of the local news, brought to you by El Centro Motors Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers, with 3 locations to serve you at El Centro Motors in the Brawley Auto Center at Highway 86 and Julia Drive, and at the Imperial Valley Mall. In the local news this hour, Juneteenth is this weekend. In fact, the celebration in Imperial County is today. Celebration will be at the El Centro Community Center on South 1st Street. Theme this year centers on honoring the sacrifices and resilience of the African ancestors. The event will include praise and worship, live entertainment, food, face painting, and vendors. First 80 children to attend will receive Juneteenth bracelets. The event is being hosted by the Imperial Valley Social Justice Committee in partnership with the Johnson Chapel African Methodist Episcopal Church in El Centro, Black Lives Matter Imperial Valley, in cooperation with the city of El Centro. The event begins at 3 o'clock this afternoon. Juneteenth is the oldest nationwide commemoration of the ending of slavery in the United States. It's also known as Emancipation Day. It started in 1865 in Galveston, Texas, following the announcement of General Order Number 3 by Union Army General Gordon Granger, which proclaimed the end of slavery in Texas. Kxo has a new city manager. The contract has been approved. It's a 5-year contract, but it is no surprise. Earlier this week, the council approved the contract to offer Esperanza Colio Warren. The council had previously announced that she was the top choice for the position. They had asked the city attorney to work out a deal with the current deputy county executive officer. Completed contract was approved by the city council in their meeting Wednesday. Esperanza Colio Warren had already agreed to the 5-year contract. She replaces Miguel Figueroa, who had accepted the position of county executive officer. Colio Warren and said she was excited and looks forward to serving the residents of Kxo. She was born and raised in Mexicali. She was educated in Mexicali and worked in the tourism department for the city of Mexicali before immigrating to the United States, attending attending San Diego State University, receiving her master's degree. She began working for the county. Many of her 18 years with the county were spent in the Economic Development Department, where she became very talented in grant writing. 4 years ago, she was promoted and became a deputy county executive officer. Colio Warren begins as Kxo City Manager on July 6th. We'll have more in just a minute.
Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers are here for you. Lube, oil, and filter change, alignments, brakes, batteries, tune-ups, and so much more. Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers. They service all makes and all models, and you never need an appointment. And now, Quick Lane has 3 locations in the Valley. In the Brawley Auto Center, Highway 86 and Julia Drive, at El Centro Motors, and now at the Imperial Valley Mall. Quick Lane, ready to serve.
And the Imperial Irrigation District Board of Directors will meet twice next week. They'll hold a special meeting Monday. The 9 a.m. meeting will be a closed session meeting to discuss anticipated litigation. Regular Imperial Irrigation District Board of Directors meeting will be held on Tuesday. That meeting goes into public session at 1 in the afternoon. Special grants for water safety summer activities will be presented. 24 employees will receive service awards. The directors will be asked to approve Addendum number 2 to the 2006 negative declaration for the Equitable Distribution Plan, and they will be asked to approve a resolution approving the revised Equitable Distribution Plan. Directors will also be asked to approve energy cost adjustment billing factors for July 2022. Both meetings will be held in Condon Auditorium on Broadway in El Centro. And the city of Imperial has closed their splash pad at Ager Park. According to the city, splash pad is closed for repairs. Apparently, a part of the water filtration system has broken, and the water feature will be closed until a new part can be located and installed. That's page 1 of the local news, a service of Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers with 3 locations to serve you. Quick Lane services all makes and models, and you will never need an appointment.
There's a lot going on right now, and broadcasters are on the ground covering all of it, bringing you the weather, the traffic, and breaking news, all while entertaining you 24 hours a day. Someone needs to tell you what's going on around the world and in our hometowns. And that someone is us. We are free radio. We are always there. We are broadcasters. Visit wearebroadcasters.com or text radio to 52886 to learn more. Furnished by NAB and this station.
And it is page 2 of the local news, brought to you by the Town Pump in Westmoreland, open Tuesday through Saturday at 4:30 p.m., and by Brownie's Diner in Brawley, open every day from 7 a.m. to 3 p.m. Tomorrow is Father's Day. Town Pump will be open for Father's Day at 4:30 p.m. Kxo police have arrested 2 suspects in a murder investigation and are looking for a third. Officers responded to the report of a shooting in the 400 block of West 5th Street late Wednesday, June 8th. The 2 victims with gunshot wounds were located. Both were transported to a hospital where one died. 2 different caliber firearms were used in the shooting, and video retrieved from the area showed 3 subjects walking in the area. One of them appeared to be carrying a firearm. Police were able to identify the subjects, and the next day were able to locate one of the suspects in Heber. Jose Luis Equiwa was taken into custody, and a search of his residence ensued. 2 firearms matching the caliber of the guns used in the murder were located. Equiwa was arrested and booked at the Imperial County Jail on charges of murder. In the early morning hours of Friday, June 10th, a second suspect, Gilbert Gastelum Vasquez, was detained at the Kxo West Port of Entry. Was booked on murder charges as well. A third suspect, Manuel Medina Vargas, remains at large, and a $1 million warrant has been issued for his arrest. Police say Vargas is considered armed and dangerous. If seen, you should call 911. El Centro cracking down on illegal fireworks. El Centro City Council recently amended the fireworks the city ordinance. The amended ordinance is in effect right now. The revised ordinance is being enforced to deter and prevent the use of illegal and dangerous fireworks within the city limits. Property owners should familiarize themselves with the revised ordinance, as it makes property owners responsible for any illegal use of fireworks on or adjacent to their property. Civil and criminal penalties may be imposed if cited by police or fire personnel. Police and fire departments will deploy additional personnel during the 4th of July holiday to help educate and enforce the revised ordinance. Residents are reminded to only purchase and enjoy safe and sane fireworks during the 4th of July holiday, and only purchase them from approved vendors within the city limits. The entire amended ordinance can be viewed at the website cityofelcentro.org. It is entitled Fireworks. That's it. That's page 2 of the local news, brought to you by Brownie's Diner in Brawley, open every day, and by the Town Pump in Westmoreland, Imperial Valley's fine dining experience. Again, the Town Pump will be open Sunday, Father's Day, at 4:30 p.m. We'll have, we got this, don't we?
When you're ready for great home-style cooking, there are 2 locations for the best in the Imperial Valley. Brownie's Diner, 990 Main Street in Brawley. Open 7 days a week, 7 a.m. to 3 p.m., featuring delicious breakfast and lunch entrees, including menudo, liver and onions, and meatloaf. The Town Pump in Westmoreland is open Tuesday through Saturday at 4:30 p.m., specializing in delicious prime ribs, steaks, chicken, salmon, and lobster. So for a great dining experience, visit Brownie's Diner, 990 Main Street in Brawley, and the Town Pump in Westmoreland.
The high temperature yesterday, 105 degrees. Overnight low this morning, 80. Wind gusts overnight up to 32 miles per hour. Increasing winds expected today as a low Pacific low pressure system results in a chance of a wind throughout the day today, with the increased moisture and threats of storms. Below normal temperatures are expected this weekend. A warming trend is then anticipated next week as high pressure becomes reestablished across the southern U.S. Weather forecast calling for sunny skies today. Highs right near 98. West wind 5 to 10 miles per hour, increasing up to 15 to 20 miles per hour in the afternoon. Winds could gust as high as 25 miles per hour. Tonight, clear skies, overnight lows around 65, with a northwest wind 15 to 20 miles per hour, decreasing to 10 to 15 miles per hour after midnight. Winds could gust as high as 35 miles per hour. Juneteenth, a Sunday, sunny skies, highs right near 97, west winds at around 5 miles per hour. Sunday night, clear skies, overnight lows around 70. Monday, sunny skies, highs right near 102, northwest winds 5 to 10 miles per hour. And once again, Juneteenth will be celebrated this afternoon in Imperial County, 3 p.m. at the El Centro Community Center. Right now, we're looking at 77 degrees, 13%. The relative humidity, Air Pollution Control District says air quality still moderate in Brawley, El Centro, and at the University in Mexicali. Air quality is good for the rest of the region. Once again, the local news and the weather brought to you by Brownie's Diner in Brawley, open every day, and by the Town Pump in Westmoreland, Imperial Valley's fine dining experience. Town Pump, again, will be open tomorrow, Father's Day, at 4:30 p.m. Still trying to get in the swing of things. We got your, what do we got? We got some sports coming up.
From coast to coast, this is Goddard's Gold, right here on the Imperial Valley's AM 1230 KXO.
What's your name? Who's your daddy?
Get the gold, Goddard's Gold, Saturday 9 p.m. to midnight, and Sunday morning 8 a.m. to 11 a.m.
And it's time for the Sports World Roundup, brought to you by Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District, an affiliate of the Scripps Health Network, working together to provide you the best of care. Colin Morikawa, he soared to the top of the U.S. Open leaderboard with 4 under 66 and was tied with Joel Adame women after 2 rounds. They are before the tee off this morning. Rory McIlroy, he saved a double bogey, keeps himself in the mix at the U.S. Open. National Hockey League, the quest for Stanley's Cup continues today. Lightning at the Avalanche. Game 2 is tonight. Colorado leads that series 1-0. Baseball. We're going to talk baseball in just a minute.
Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District, ready to serve you and your family for all your healthcare needs. Let our team of dedicated physicians guide you on your journey to better health. Pioneers is a recognized leader in healthcare and has more than 10 health centers and clinics throughout the Imperial Valley. When the need arises, don't hesitate to come and see us. We have services and locations in Calexico and Brawley, and of course, our award-winning hospital, Pioneers Memorial. For more information on all of Pioneer's services, visit pmhd.org today.
And in Major League Baseball, it was the Phillies over the Nationals, 5-3. That was the first game of the doubleheader. In fact, the Phillies took the other game as well, 8-7. So they swept the doubleheader. Cubs beat the Braves 1-0. It was the Orioles over the Rays 1-0. The Brewers got by the Reds 5-4. It was the Giants shutting out the Pirates 2-0. Yankees beat the Blue Jays 12-3. Marlins over the Mets. No, the Mets beat the Marlins 10-4. The Red Sox defeated the Cardinals 6-5. Rangers shut out the Tigers 7-0. It was the Astros over the White Sox 13-3. Rockies beat the Padres 10-4. Royals over the Athletics 5-1. The Diamondbacks beat the Twins 7-2. Mariners over the Angels 8-1. Guardians defeated the Dodgers 2-1. So the Padres remain half a game ahead in the National League West. The Dodgers are right behind, about 3 games back, are the Giants. House Oversight Committee asked Washington Commanders owner Dan Snyder to reconsider not testifying at the hearing. The House Oversight Committee chairwoman implored Washington Commanders owner Dan Snyder to reconsider his decision not to testify at a hearing next week, saying his reasons for rejecting their invitation were based on inaccuracies. Chairwoman Carolyn Maloney, Democrat from New York, sent a 6-page letter to Snyder's attorney, Karen Patton Seymour, saying Snyder could testify virtually at the June 22nd hearing, like NFL Commissioner Roger Goodell will do. Maloney gave Snyder a 9 a.m. Monday deadline to change his mind after what she termed were additional accommodations. And the appearance of a 15-year-old Texas girl who in April left a Mavericks game with an unidentified man, ultimately prompting a human trafficking investigation, are speaking out to raise awareness about human trafficking. Kyle and Brooke Morris, in an interview with ESPN and Good Morning America, said they want their daughter's story to be a cautionary one about dangers of human sex trafficking and how laws governing the crime are applied. And former NASCAR driver Clint Boyer struck and killed a pedestrian in a highway accident. That incident is under investigation. That's it. That's a look at sports. You've been listening to Sports World Roundup, brought to you by Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District. Log on to pmhd.org for more information about Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District.
What if the music stopped? If the familiar voices were silenced? If there were no breaking news updates? What if your companion and connection to your community came with a monthly fee? Don't worry, we're free local radio with you wherever you go, celebrating 100 years and looking forward to the next 100. We are broadcasters. Text radio to 52886 and let Congress know you depend on your local TV and radio stations. This message furnished by the National Association of Broadcasters.
And your financial news and weather brought to you by Southwest Security, locally owned company protecting you and your property. Southwest Security also offers live scan fingerprinting to the public. Stocks log the worst week since March 2020. S&P 500 fell 5.8%. U.S. stocks rose on Friday, but still logged their worst weekly declines since the height of the pandemic in 2020, as concerns over the prospects of a recession remain remained elevated. S&P 500 ended higher by 0.2% on Friday to settle at 3,674.79. That brought its weekly one-week decline. It was lower. The Dow Jones Industrial also closed lower, and the 10-year Treasury yield pulled back to about 3.2%. Crude oil prices sank, and West Texas Intermediate futures fell below $109 per barrel to an about 1 month low. Okay, that's it. That's a look at business. We got your weather coming up.
Hi, this is Jason Jackson, owner of Southwest Security. I've been providing private security locally for more than 20 years and have owned Southwest Security for more than 6.5 years. I'm proud to announce that we have over 250 employees working here in Imperial and Coachella Valley. Last year, I opened Southwest Postal, offering you 24-hour access 365 days a year. P.O. Box service to you. Also located at Southwest Security at the corner of 4th and Heil in El Centro. If you're in the need for security services, please call us at Southwest Security at 760-970-4500. That's 970-4500.
The high temperature yesterday, 105 degrees. Overnight low this morning, 80. Wind gusts overnight up to 32 miles per hour. Increasing winds expected today as a low Pacific low pressure system results in a chance of a wind throughout the day today, with the increased moisture and threats of storms. Below normal temperatures are expected this weekend. A warming trend is then anticipated next week as high pressure becomes reestablished across the southern U.S. Weather forecast calling for sunny skies today. Highs right near 98. West wind 5 to 10 miles per hour, increasing up to 15 to 20 miles per hour in the afternoon. Winds could gust as high as 25 miles per hour. Tonight, clear skies, overnight lows around 65, with a northwest wind 15 to 20 miles per hour, decreasing to 10 to 15 miles per hour after midnight. Winds could gust as high as 35 miles per hour. Juneteenth, a Sunday, sunny skies, highs right near 97, west winds at around 5 miles per hour. Sunday night, clear skies, overnight lows around 70. Monday, sunny skies, highs right near 102, northwest winds 5 to 10 miles per hour. And your financial news and weather brought to you by Southwest Security Services. They offer 24-hour-a-day post office boxes at Southwest Postal at the corner of 4th and Heil in El Centro.
There's a lot going on right now, and broadcasters are on the ground covering all of it, bringing you the weather, the traffic, and breaking news, all while entertaining you 24 hours a day. Someone needs to tell you what's going on around the world and in our hometowns, and that someone is us. We are free radio. We are always there. We are broadcasters. Visit wearebroadcasters.com or text radio to 52886 to learn more. Furnished by NAB and this station.
Yeah, it's 8 o'clock at KXO El Centro, California.
I'm Stacey Lynn in Washington. The CDC is voting for the littlest of kids, which means they could be rolling up their sleeves for the jab in a matter of days. Here's CBS's Wendy Gillette.
The mother of 9-month-old Madeline Cook of DeSoto, Texas, will be one of the first to get her daughter a COVID vaccine if the CDC signs off on the shots for children as young as 6 months old. Madeline was born premature and has breathing problems.
To make sure that she's okay and she stays healthy is something that I will look forward to doing with her.
So just how many parents will get their kids the shots? A recent survey found just 18% will do it as soon as they can, 38% plan to wait and see, and 27% said nope. A Philadelphia firefighter died in the line of duty. Fire spokesman Craig Murphy.
Our department lost a member bravely fighting a fire and in court in a building collapse after the fire was over.
Crews responded just after 2 a.m. for that fire at a 3-story restaurant and residential building. After they put the fire out, the building collapsed with several firefighters inside. 4 of them, plus an inspector, were rescued from the rubble. The deceased firefighter had been on the force for 27 years. Flying anywhere has been a mess the past few days, with thousands of flights canceled or delayed. Transportation Secretary Pete Buttigieg told CBS News.
We're going to continue to see issues, whether it's weather or other disruptions, but those are always with us, and we got to make sure the system can handle it.
It's the weather combined with staffing shortages and high gas prices causing the problems. Big part of the country has seen sizzling temps lately. Will it stay hot and steamy for Father's Day tomorrow?
It is going to be hot, and we're talking more records that could easily be broken by the middle of next week for the Ohio River Valley and Midwest.
That's the Weather Channel's Chris Bruin. President Biden blamed Russia for fueling a global energy crisis, worldwide inflation, and food shortages. CBS's Michael George with details.
Russia's war in the Ukraine is a key factor worldwide, and one President Biden called out yesterday when he hosted the major economics forum from the White House.
And with Russia's war driving up inflation worldwide, threatening vulnerable countries with severe food shortages, we have to work together to mitigate the immediate fallout of this crisis. In the United States, I'm using every lever available to me to bring down prices for the American people.
He said the nations are working together to stabilize global energy markets, including coordinating the largest release of the global reserve. This is CBS News.
Feel the power of saving at Boost Mobile with budget-friendly plans on one of America's largest 5G networks. More power to save. Boost Mobile.
Moments like watching my grandson steal second mean a lot to me. But after being diagnosed with metastatic breast cancer, or MBC, which is breast cancer that is spread to other parts of the body, they mean even more. I take Ibrance, palbociclib.
Ibrance 125 milligram tablets with an aromatase inhibitor is for postmenopausal women or for men with HR-positive, HER2-negative NBC as the first hormonal-based therapy. Ask your doctor about Ibrance and visit Ibrance.com. Ibrance may cause low white blood cell counts that may lead to serious infections. Ibrance may cause severe inflammation of the lungs. Both of these can lead to death. Tell your doctor right away if you have new or worsening symptoms, including trouble breathing, shortness of breath, cough, or chest pain. Before taking Ibrance, tell your doctor if you have fever, chills, or other signs of infection, liver or kidney problems, are or plan to become pregnant, or are breastfeeding. Common side effects include low red blood cell and low platelet counts, infections, tiredness, nausea, sore mouth, abnormalities in liver blood tests, diarrhea, hair thinning or loss, vomiting, rash, and loss of appetite.
What you got for Dad tomorrow?
Americans are going to spend $20 billion on dear old Dad this Father's Day, and the average person is only going to spend about $2 less than last year, $174.10, according to the National Retail Federation. And with COVID less of a factor than last year, more spending is expected for brunch, dinner, and special outings. The most important factors influencing Father's Day gifts, according to the survey, are finding a gift that is unique, different, or one that creates a special memory. Mara Rubin, CBS News.
The drought and ongoing supply chain troubles have caused a chili pepper shortage. This means you may have to start rationing your sriracha sauce or, gasp, even go without it for a while. The company that makes the spicy sauce, Hoi Fong Foods, has halted production and says it is going to be a while before bottles are back in stores. Hoi Fong produces 20 million bottles of sriracha each and every year. Stacey Lynn, CBS News.
Was your business hurt in the years of the pandemic? Have you had a serious decline in revenue since 2019? Was your business partly or fully shut down by the government? If you answered yes to any of these questions, you may be eligible to receive up to $26,000 per employee. How? By taking advantage of the Employer Retention Tax Credit, a fully funded tax credit created to help businesses during these difficult times. The experts at ERTC Rebate Masters are ready to help you get the money you're owed. Call 844-333-ERTC or 844-333-3782.
Are you more than $10,000 in debt? Feel like you're on a never-ending treadmill, staying in one place and never getting ahead with those minimum payments? You feel like there's no way out? Don't let the credit card companies bully you anymore. There are programs in place to help you get free of your debt, and you don't have to pay the entire amount you owe. The program at Total Financial Freedom can help you get debt-free in months instead of decades. Call Total Financial now at 800-533-6605. That's 800-533-6605.
You've got George Gale.
I'm sexy and I know it.
The best oldies on the radio.